Alright guys, it's time for an MXGP mini, and today we're talking about starts. Starts are a huge part of the game, and if you can get lucky enough to pull a hole shot, it makes your race that much easier. Just like in real life, it's easier to start first and get past than it is to actually, start in last and make the passes happen yourself. So what's the best strategy within MXGP 2019 to get the best start? Hold it wide open and pray for the best. Sneak to the inside. Let's talk about it. The most common and also the most realistic starting method uses the clutch. Pull in the clutch, shift into gear, and hold the throttle at the perfect spot, keeping the bike revved up about half to 3/4 throttle. When the gate drops, release that clutch, give the bike full gas, and you are off to the races. While you're actually accelerating down the start straight, it is crucial to shift at the perfect time. Even one missed shift can cost you enough time to lose the race to the first turn. In previous games, it was really beneficial to start in second or even third gear to avoid the shifting right out of the gate, but in MXGP 2019, we are stuck with first gear starts. The clutch method is of course the simplest method, but it works well, and once you get the hang of it, you will figure it out, you'll figure out the timing, and you'll be getting perfect starts in every single race that you compete in. Now the other method for starting a race is pretty tricky. In previous games it worked well, but Milestone has actually done some changes to make the clutch method the best way to do your starts. The other method that we're going to talk about involves no clutch. Instead, you go ahead and use the front brake and the gas to basically do a burnout on the start gate. Hit the gas while holding the front brake in first gear. Your bike's going to start to do a burnout, and when the gate drops, you just release the front brake and you get a super good start. In previous games, you could do a burnout against the gate until it dropped. You could be pressed right up against the gate. As soon as it dropped, you would let go of that brake and you would be gone. But in MXGP 2019, you have to time this perfectly, because if you actually hit the gate at all in any way, in the slightest, your bike actually gets shifted to neutral and your start is ruined. You can't go anywhere when you're in neutral. Now in my testing, I actually went back and played Supercross 2, and I realized that, yeah, if you hit the gate in that game too, you got shifted down into neutral. So nothing's really changed, but it is one thing to note that if you hit the gate, you will get put into neutral. The best way to avoid getting thrown into neutral is to time it perfectly and start the burnout just before the gate actually drops. You'll start to slowly move while you're doing your burnout. As the gate drops, let go of that front brake and you will get one of the best starts you have ever seen. So that's pretty much it for starts. The best and the most consistent method has to be the clutch method. But if you can nail the burnout method, if you can perfect it, man, it is definitely a quick way to get yourself out of that gate. One big tip I do have for starts in general is to dive to the inside in the first corner. A lot of the AI riders actually push wide, and you can turn a bad start into a good one by looking for that open inside line. Qualifying gives you the opportunity to go ahead and hit a good lap time, and then based off of that lap time, you get your gate picks. So qualifying is a chance for you to get a better gate pick. The better you do in qualifying, the better gate pick you get. And of course, most of the fast guys are going to want a good start, and they're going to try to choose a gate on the inside. If you actually skip qualifying, you just go ahead and automatically get last gate pick. So it's not a huge deal, you just kind of put yourself at a little bit of a disadvantage there right off the start. If you guys have any tips or tricks for starts, let me know down below. Other than that, I will catch you guys all later. Peace out.